ready for a watercolor video. Okay, so I really want to start painting like movie scenes. I think that would be really fun. I've seen Chantel at Chantel Arts do this, as well as Steph at the Average Artist, whom I love. I love the Average Artist channel. She is so good. I love Steph's art. But anyway, she does movie scenes on book covers, which apparently she gets some flack for in the comments, but I think it's great. So I want to do some movie scenes, and I do want to use my jelly gouache because I know a lot of people discount the Himi Maya jelly gouache because it's like a cheaper grade, or they don't like the texture, or they don't like it when it hardens up. But it's super usable after it hardens up. Just use water and then it works just as new, in my opinion. So I really like these jelly gouache, Himi Maya jelly gouache. I haven't tried too much else for brand names for gouache. So that's mine. And this set is years old, like probably 4 years old or more, and it's not moldy at all. I don't know how some people get so much mold in their jelly gouache. I don't know if it's just a different environment, like where they live or something, but mine has never molded, so I'm happy about that, and I love to use it. So we're gonna use that today on our movie scenes. So I just found this movie ranking database site. We'll see how it goes. I'm not putting too much parameters on here. I'm just gonna randomize until I find something that I know, that I've actually seen and I know. Nope, never seen it. Where's the next? Never seen it. Oh, I love The Lion King, but not the live action. I hate the live action, so we're not gonna do that. Never seen it. Oh, Rango! Yes! Okay, I can do Rango. Let's do Rango. So I've chosen some washi tape here, just so I can section off, I guess, the scene space that I want to reserve. For my first one, I do want to attempt going in without a sketch. It's going to be a lot looser, it's going to be a lot more painterly, a lot less precise, I imagine. I don't know if I will go in with pencil crayons afterward, or colored pencils afterward, or if I will just keep it with the gouache, but we will have to see how this develops. This is my first time trying something like this, so let's dive in. Okay, so I've decided that I actually would like to render this in pencil crayons. I'm not sure if I told you that already or what, but this is the next day. I've got a hodgepodge of different colored pencils here, different brands, different types, like wax base and oil base, and I am still practicing my colored pencil skills, so I haven't invested in one set just yet, but I mean, I would love the Holbein. I just have to practice a little bit more before I can justify that kind of expense. So yeah, these are the pencils I'm working with today, and then I added a few from my childhood brand, which was the Laurentian pencils. These, I believe, this company, so okay, let's go back a second. So when I was in elementary school, so like in the 90s, these were the standard pencil in Canada. Like these were just the pencil brand that you got. And then I believe sometime in the 2000s, this company was bought out by Faber-Castell. So these are actually like quite a good quality pencil. They are superior to Crayola by a long shot. And it's just funny that these used to be like the childhood standard, and now it was bought out by a professional company. So that's kind of a curious thing. So I do like to pick up Laurentian pencils when I find them in the thrift store because they are good quality. Of course, they don't compare to today's professional brands, but they are higher quality than a childhood brand today. Anywho, all that to say, these are the colors that I've selected from my Laurentian pencils, and I'm gonna use all of them, or whichever ones speak to me anyway for this piece. I am inspired a lot by Emrula Arts, and she has recommended this pencil sharpener, and I tried it out for the first time. Like I just got this in the mail, and I tried it out for the first time, and it is really, really good. Like it makes a sharp pencil. Let me show you. This is the one I tested it on, and like, guys, look how sharp that is. Like a typical pencil sharpener will probably get you this, but oh, it's so good. So I'm really looking forward to trying out more of my pencil crayon art with a brand new, really good quality sharpener. So anyway, that was a lot of chit chat. Let's get into the coloring. So one thing about this pencil sharpener is it's 2 phases. So you sharpen in the number 1 slot, and then you sharpen in the number 2 slot. I'm still getting used to it. So you have to sharpen in number 1 to a certain degree, and then you can sharpen in number 2. There we go. And then this one also has sharpeners for mechanical pencils, which is really cool. I don't really use mechanical pencils too often, but I would be interested to try that feature when I do try. So one thing about coloring with pencil crayons that I really, really like, and I'm learning this on Emrula Arts does this, but I first saw it on Chris Hong's channel, and it's a beautiful layering technique of colors to get the picture across, and I'm really, really wanting to try to exercise that skill. So that's kind of what I'm trying here. I did add, if you would have seen, I added chartreuse, I added pea green, there was, I think I added the deep yellow, I think I will have to do a little bit more of the lawn green, but I really, really like this technique. I might even add some of the neon orange, actually. That might be a fun thing to try. Oh yeah, I did also put in some apricot. There you go, apricot. So I am doing like a variety of colors to get a green cactus, but I think I might want to add some of this neon orange in the highlights. Oh yeah, that's fun. This is one of Emrula Arts. This is one of her favorite color pencils. Like, this is one of her favorite colors. And I can see why. It really does add a little excitement to the piece. And I love that. So, just in the highlight areas. Okay. I like that. I'm going to continue on with the French green, and then I'm going to darken a bit with the lawn green. Wanting to, this isn't finished yet, obviously there are some details that have not been rendered. So I do want to use my Faber-Castell Pitt pen in the color Sanguine. So this is just a fine liner pen, and I think the color is gonna go really nicely with this. I hope it will anyway. Actually, first I think I'm gonna take a picture of it for Instagram to do a little sneak peek. One thing I do want to quickly address, I suppose, is the, I guess I don't need my palette, but is the flowers on his shirt. So I just want to take my white gouache, it's tempera gouache, so it's a lot thinner, and I'll take a small, that's not small enough, I'll take a small brush and I'll just get a little bit on the brush, and I'll kind of map out where these flowers are supposed to be. They're very tightly patterned in here, so. And I'm honestly okay if it's a little transparent, which is why I'm using this tempera gouache. Because I actually think I am going to go over with a pale yellow. Because I feel like the flowers on his shirt, aren't a stark white anyway. So this is just so that I can layer a lighter color on top of the colored pencil that I've, like the colored pencil has gotten pretty burnished in, which is bound to happen. And it's kind of what you, maybe not what you, I don't know if it's what you want to happen, but it's expected that it's going to happen by the end of your piece, that you'll come to a burnishing level where you can't really layer too much more on top. And so that's kind of where I feel like this piece is at. And yeah, I just think this will work really well. So far I'm liking it. I think it's gonna work. So I guess now, as that dries, I'm going to start with some fine lining. So you should typically, if you can remember, start at the opposite of what hand you are. So I'm right-handed, so I should start on the left side of the page. Now unfortunately this is in my way, but we can work with that. And based on some of the art that I enjoy looking at, I have noticed that the line work isn't necessarily really smooth. So I do want to try that and see how it works for me. I also don't know how much detail I really want to put in this, but we're doing it. I think I like this. I think it's done. Yeah. Yeah. I still don't have like a proper signature that I always sign my work with, but I don't know. I'll just have to sign it. Oh, not quite done. Never mind. We still have to nicely, lightly color in these little flowers because they were a little bit yellowish. And then we will have to line the shirt. So not quite done. Yeah, I think the gouache on top really worked well to be able to layer on some light colors. Okay. Also, another thing I noticed before we finish up is I haven't done anything for highlights. I don't really know. People like to rant and rave about this jelly roll pen, but I've never found that it works very well. I have the Uniball Signo, and I thought at one point that I liked this one more. Yeah, I would like to find a white pen that actually does what it's supposed to do, because neither of these really seem to do it. So if you have any recommendations on a white pen that works better than the Uniball Signo or the Jelly Roll, let me know. Yeah, these just do not work. I don't get it. Why? Why? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna call this done then. I got a few little bits of white to brighten up his eyes, but other than that, I think we are done and good to go. So this is the completed project for Rango, the Rango scene. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know in the comments below which movie I should do next, or if you like the randomizer. Let me know also that, because I would definitely love to do this again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye!